Who am I here with?
Mariah.
What's your major and your year?
Business, and I'm a freshman.
Name, major, and year.
I'm Richard Mast. I'm a junior here, and my major is journalism, digital media.
Kendra Stevens, finance and supply chain management, freshman.
Major and year.
My name is Alex Davis. My major is media and communication. I'm in 18th grade.
I'm Sydney Furge. I am a forensic biology major, and I am a junior.
Do you have a Yik Yak?
Yes.
How often do you use it?
Rarely.
Do you have Yik Yak?
No, I used to like freshman year.
I do not currently, but I did before they stopped supporting it on Google phones.
Do you have Yik Yak?
I do not. Never have. Never will. Excuse me, what is Yik Yak? I'm so sorry. I don't know enough about Yik Yak. I don't get on Yik Yak. I've been sent screenshots from Yik Yak.
Do you think Yik Yak has a positive or negative impact on our campus culture?
I think that it has a positive impact because we can keep up with each other, but it can have a negative impact if people don't use it correctly.
Horrible. There's always drama, always something going wrong.
I think on culture it's positive. I don't know necessarily on mental health of it.
I've seen both good and bad. I've heard both good and bad. I don't know that I've heard more of one or the other enough to say that it has a positive or a negative impact on campus culture. Society would be better off without social media. So altogether, yeah, I'd probably say we could do without Yik Yak.
Have you noticed any negative comments on Yik Yak about yourself or others?
I have. Every day there's something negative about somebody else. There's been some things about me and my roommate slamming our door. Maybe some other negative things about myself, but what can you do?
I feel like I have. Sometimes posts are not very nice.
Oh, definitely. There's definitely people calling each other out like all the time. Definitely.
How common do you think that is?
I'd say it's fairly common because I think people use the fact that it's anonymous to spread things that they wouldn't say normally to people in person.
Have you seen Yik Yak used for positive purposes, like promoting events, finding support, or sharing helpful tips?
I have seen it used for that. A lot of times what I saw was when people were trying to figure out how to study for an exam, people would share resources with them on there, specifically for like organic chemistry. They'd be like, oh, go watch these videos on YouTube or go to this site to help out.
In your opinion, should the university monitor or respond to Yik Yak content in any way?
I don't, and maybe we do. I don't know if we do or not. I would say probably. It's tough to monitor all of these accounts. Everyone has individual accounts. How are we going to go, how do we know what or who to look for, right? But if something is brought to the university's attention, then I'm sure the university does respond to these things. But once again, it's also, unless it's brought to your attention, then I would feel that it's probably pretty difficult to actually know exactly everything that's out there.
I don't know if these should like monitor, because that's the whole point of Yik Yak, to be able to say what you want. And it is all anonymous, so I don't know what they could really do and what'd be the point.
Do you think platforms like Yik Yak should be a part of student life in the future?
I mean, they can be a part of everyone's life, right? So it'd be tough to ban Yik Yak, I guess, from student life unless it was banned, by the government, right? So I don't know. Yeah, I don't say we can. I wouldn't say ban anything, as long as it's not doing any harm. Yeah.
Right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think it should be, even if it's maybe putting some people down. It's the needs of the many versus the needs of the few, So I think it should.
I think they can be helpful, but I also think they can be harmful, so I think if we could stray away from them in student life, I think it would be beneficial to us.
Thank you so much.